Dad, you know all too well that 2023 has been a big year for Taylor Swift and Swifties worldwide. She will long live as the artist who broke Ticketmaster. It was a far cry from a cruel summer, what with the success of her Eras Tour. And now that the Eras Tour movie is such a huge success, call it what you want, but we believe it's the year of Taylor Swift. She even has her own golden book.
Now she's dating Travis Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, and for the first time, I find myself following a professional football player on Instagram and drawing a blank space in my mind as to what exactly it means to be a tight end. But don't have any bad blood about my newfound interest in football. Dad, the end game for you can only be good. I'm truly enchanted by the way he seems to care about her. He seems to be heading into this totally fearless and with his eyes open. How about those new romantics leaving the stadium in their getaway car?
Dear John, all this Swiftie news is very exciting, but it doesn't begin to compare to our excitement about your 50th birthday. In fact, I would argue that it's truly the year of John Cline. I've been thinking a lot these past several months about this amazing milestone and about how this birthday just hits different. We know you're no longer 22 and that pretty much everything has changed. We're both getting a little more delicate these days. Only the young take things like climbing stairs and reading without glasses for granted. You seem to be Mr. Perfectly fine about this milestone birthday, and as you do about so many things, you're just able to shake it off. I've also been thinking back to December 1995 and to the beginning of the story of us. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine at that time that you were the one and that one day we'd be celebrating your 50th birthday together. All these years later, you are still the king of my heart. So how could we celebrate you, someone who is timeless and has so much style? Now, don't blame me, but I did something bad. I was the mastermind behind recruiting some of our closest friends and family to help wish you a very happy 50th birthday. In fact, if this was a movie, you'd be the star of it. Now, you need to calm down. There's no need to panic. We think that in the afterglow of this milestone birthday, you will forever and always be grateful for the people who took the time to send you a special birthday message. And if there's such a thing as karma, I think you'll see some of it in these videos. We hope your 50th birthday is the best day. We love you very much and are grateful that you are always the man that we need you to be. Always stay young at heart and never grow up. In the spirit of ESPN Films, here are your 40 for 50. Are you ready for it?
Wow, it's incredible. John, I can't believe you're the big 5-0 right now. I've already passed that milestone a few years back. You don't really feel much change, but it is a big birthday for you, and I just wanted to wish you happy birthday. There's so many memories that we have that we've shared. I think I've known you probably, you and Joel, for 43 or 44 of your 50 years here on earth, and it's been a blast. We've got so many good memories, you know, whether it be playing 2-on-2 football, Vikings versus the Cowboys, me and Joel versus you and Takahisa, trick-or-treating across Waleska as zombies, or whether it be just other things we did, playing in Ranger City, just so many great memories. And your best years are right in front of you. I am so happy that I was asked to leave you a message, and I hope that your 50th birthday is phenomenal. We love you. I don't even really look at you as a friend. I look at you as a younger brother, and I really do mean that. You and your family are so special to us, and we hope this birthday is phenomenal for you. Happy birthday from Brandon.
Happy 50th birthday, John.
Hoi, mate. Greetings from down under. John, want to wish you a happy birthday. Hitting the big 5-0, John. So many years, so many memories. Want you to know I'm representing down here, down under. Haven't found our next punter yet, but I'm working on it. John, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. We love you. I'm so happy that able to share friendship for so long and to still be so closely connected. It really means a lot to me, especially since, you know, moving around a lot, we don't always meet a lot of people we make connections with. So it's extra special that we're still so connected with you guys. So anyway, happy birthday. I was asked to confirm an incident that took place earlier in your life where you may or may not have witnessed another human being vomiting on themselves. I will not confirm or deny that, but I will again wish you a happy birthday.
Hi, John. I'm here to wish you a happy birthday. You've accomplished a lot in 50 years. School and career and family and home and lots of travel and good times. And you have somehow, most impressively to me, done that while maintaining consistent golden child status, which I find to be a great accomplishment. Here's wishing you 50 more happy years with obscure sports and national parks and family fun and all the things you love. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John.
Hope it's a good one.
It's just a number.
That's your Odito.
That's the best.
Maybe
Birthday greetings, Mr. Cline. And trying to think of a funny story or memory, I go back to, I wonder how many of your acquaintances know about the time you were pulled over for a DUI. We were all coming back from a Braves game that night, and all of a sudden there were blue lights, and we're asking, you were driving, and what on earth did you do? And you're like, I don't know. So the officer comes up and says, son, have you been drinking? And I thought to myself then, oh, this is going to be good. You just pulled over the Baptist with perfect Sunday school attendance and asked him if he'd been drinking. With a glint, with your pure classic Cline gleam in your eye, you said, well, officer, if you considered flagrant drinking of high C a violation, then yes, I have. And that was the end of that. Oh, well, I hope you have a happy birthday and many more to come.
The year was 1973. Killing Me Softly was the #1 song.
Back when gas was 40 cents a gallon and Oreos were 59 cents and a new car was only $3,000.
Jack Nicklaus won the PGA Championship.
Billie Jean King kept Margaret Court from winning the Grand Slam.
George Foreman wins big.
Secretariat won the Triple Crown.
And Hank Aaron falls one short of hitting Babe Ruth's record 714 home runs.
Ever heard the phrase, it ain't over till it's over? Yogi Berra, 1973.
And the Jets played the Philadelphia Eagles for the first time in 1973. They've never beat them until this year, your 50th birthday year.
Happy birthday, John. We love you.
You know, in all honesty, it has been fun learning all about 1973. I mean, we weren't even a thought in our parents' minds back then. You, on the other hand? Also, 1973.
Trailer for sale or rent.
Hi, Uncle John. We're just sitting in the ocean thinking about all the important lessons we learned from you.
We learned the song King of the Road.
And we also learned no matter what, moon the people, not the fish. We love you so much. Happy 50th birthday, John.
Happy birthday, Uncle John. I only wore this shirt since you wore a tech shirt to my birthday party.
Happy 51st birthday, Uncle John.
No, Mallory, it's 50.
Oh, happy 50th birthday, Uncle John.
Happy birthday.
Oh!
A little bird told us that John's getting ready to have his 50th birthday. So we invited our friends to join us here today to wish you a happy 50th, John. Happy birthday from Millie's mom and dad. Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Big John.
Big John, Big Bad John, Big John.
Every day at the courts you could see him arrive. He weighed 6'3" and weighed 245. He was narrow in the shoulder, broad in the hips. And everybody knew you could give some lip to Big John.
Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John.
Nobody knew where John came from. He just wandered into town and stayed all alone. He didn't say much. He was kind of quiet and shy. And if he spoke at all, he just said, "Hi, Big John."
Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John.
He met a pretty girl from Wavy Hall. He got her name and her number and gave her a call. We could all tell that he liked her a lot. It wasn't too long before they tied the knot. Big John.
Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
50th
John.
birthday, John.
Ode to John. When, for the Student Council talent show, he did dress like his mom, we saw this cool kid has confidence. In fact, he is da bomb. Well, we didn't say da bomb back then, but I'm sure you get the gist. His finer qualities don't end there. I've made, in fact, a list. Faithful husband, dependable father, loyal to the end. A puzzle completer, yard party host, Christ follower, and friend. World traveler, lifelong learner with intellect to spare. A sports fan and a lover of tennis. With his daughters he does share. Truthful, wise, deliberate, and curious of mind, he is perhaps the best summed up as the Honorable John D. Cline. And now, an interpretive dance for your 50th birthday.
I got you.
Okay, go.
Hey John, happy birthday. You're the only person I know that's more mad about Georgia than I am when they screw up. We love you. You're a really good friend, really good father, and just happy birthday.
We love you, John. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, John. Oh, do I remember October the 30th, 1973. You see, I got up that day to go to the doctor. I go down to Marietta. I'm huge, and the doctor says to me, "You know, Miss Cline, you may be going to have twins, but there's no reason to do any scans or anything because you're going to be back before the day is over." So I go home and I tell your dad, "Oh, Joe, we may be having twins. Well, we're going to put down the baby." And we talk about it all day long. In the meantime, I'm getting ready for Joel and Cindy to go trick-or-treating with somebody. I think they're at Peggy, because I'll be in the hospital. Well, the day goes on and the backache gets worse, and I say to your dad, we got to go. So off we go to Marietta to Kennestone. Now, you know the railroad tracks in Woodstock? I can't tell you how hard we hit them, but it sure did hurt. Well, by the time we get to the hospital, I'm saying, Joe, the baby's coming, pull up to the emergency door. And so he goes there. About the time he gets there and stops the car, ambulance comes in behind us, and a policeman comes out and he says, "You can't park there." And your daddy says, "I've got to, she's having the baby." So your dad and the policeman open the door, they open the hospital door, but the policeman won't let your dad go in because he's got to move the car. Well, I'm just staggering down the hall, hanging onto the wall, trying not to fall when a nurse sees me. And she says, "Somebody come here, help her." So they put me in a wheelchair, and that's the last thing I know until I wake up. And I don't ask, is it a boy or a girl, because we don't know back then how many, they do not know how to tell the sex of the baby before it's born. Well, I asked, how many did I have? And the nurse said, "You just had one. You had a big boy." And was it a big boy? You weighed over 9 pounds. It's no wonder my back hurt all day. Well, I'm going to tell you a secret. Your daddy and I were very satisfied with our family before you came along. We had a boy and we had a girl, and we thought that was it. But you were the best surprise ever in our lives. There we had John Cline. But even today, I stop and think sometimes, suppose we had had twins. Would the world really have been ready for 2 John Clines? Well, I love you very, very much. Oh, and don't let me forget to tell you, you were born while your daddy was parking the car. When he got in the hospital, you were already there. I love you so very, very much. You're the best surprise I ever had in my life, and I can never thank you for all you've done for me. Happy birthday.
So how do I sum up knowing someone for 43 years? My first memory of us doing something together was you were inviting me to the skating rink in elementary school. And what can I say? It's been a wild ride from there. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday, and I'm looking forward to harassing you and having you harass me for at least the next 50 years. So, happy birthday!
Hey, John, happy birthday. The big 5-0. That's a big number. Not as big as when the Dogs won their 3rd national championship this year. Go Dogs.
Happy birthday, John.
We miss you.
Yes. Can't wait to see you soon.
50 years of John Cline. What an interesting thing to happen to this world. Speaking personally, he's often taxed my poor brain with his hypotheticals, which is not really such a great thing. But he's also given me cost-saving travel tips, like who knew Frontier Airlines was so fantastic. He's told me about all the barbecue restaurants. I mean, literally all of them. Some good, some bad, but he knows them all. And he's clued me in that in this world, I need to be the one holding the goat's horns and not doing anything else. But honestly, no one should rely on my testimony alone. To further illustrate his influence on our little world, I've asked for some help from some of the people I know that know him, and I want them to share the various ways they have been, shall we say, influenced by John Cline.
How have I been affected by John Cline's 50 years of existence? How much time do I have? I can think of a couple of things right off. See these notes? This is just a couple, but this one's on the same case. After years of dealing with these tiny little notes, my once strong eyes are now forced to wear these just to read every day. And then John, being the epic storyteller that he is, sometimes tells stories that you cannot unhear. For instance, I will never be able to hear the name Brittany again and not change it in my head. So that's just a couple of things. Happy birthday, John.
Wow.
50 years of John Cline. That is wonderful. To think, nearly 15 of those I've had the pleasure of working with John. He's smart, he makes you think, and he can be pretty funny. And being the person that shares an office wall with him, he's exactly the kind of neighbor that you would want. Until you learn he controls the thermostat. John Cline takes chill to a completely different level. Not to worry though, here's how I get by. Warming gloves, heating pad, cat foot warmer, a more professional looking foot warmer, mini space heater, shh, don't tell anybody, office fleece, backup sweater, the sweater I wear into work, the occasional warm beverage, and then he has the audacity to have a Snuggie over there for anybody to borrow in case they get cold. 50 years, John Cline. Cheers to many more. Happy birthday.
This is how I've been affected by John Cline's 50 years of existence here in probate court. Well, I can say, John, every time that you come through the office with a cart full of files, I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a little bit of anxiety. So, but no worries, I found a solution to it. I simply pop open one of these cans of delicious sugary drinks to calm my nerves. So, by the way, thanks a bunch for introducing me to this amazing drink. I'm totally addicted now.
Hello, y'all. So I was asked how John has impacted my life over the several years. Some people would say it was his humor, his long notes. Mine personally would be his swag. So here I am today at TJ Maxx trying to find his jacket so I can match him next year for the 365 days that he wears it. Happy birthday, John.
Working with John for the past year and a half has definitely changed my life. From awkward office dinner parties to showing us pictures of a man who got steamrolled. It's never boring. Happy birthday, John.
What can I say about John? Oh, dude seriously has some trust issues with his office supplies. Don't touch them. Just don't even bother. I mean, you go to use this, like, stapler, for instance. 1 or 2 or, God forbid, 20 get jammed in it. He freaks out. I mean, dude, get over it. It's a freaking stapler.
Hey Judge, happy birthday, 50 years. And you don't remember, but actually a couple years ago, back when I was in law school, I believe, you were with my dad with something for Daniel and Lainey and said, Dayla needs to go into probate when she gets out of law school. And here I am. So you spoke that into existence. So now you have to deal with all of my dumb questions and me bothering you all the time. So you brought that on yourself. Next thing is my favorite moments are always in the courtroom when people are losing their mind and you just look at me and look down because I already know that you're hiding it. But my favorite John Cline moment was when you referred to an attorney from Woodstock as living down there. And then he asked you what you meant on down there. And you had to explain that all of the awesome people come from Waleska, Georgia. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday and let me know how I can annoy you next.
Wow, wow, wow. So there you are, and there you go. The life of John Cline and the lives he's touched. It reminds me of a story I heard one time from this guy that involved a beach and some kid, and there was some flinging of starfish, and then there was some crying, and it was touching, touching. Happy 50th birthday, John D. Cline. I know we all look forward to what the next 50 years will inflict on us all.
Hey John, happy birthday. 50 is quite a milestone. Happy birthday from your far west or Midwest Georgia fan. Go Dogs. Bye.
Happy birthday, John. I hope you're having a good day. 50 is a big year. That's half your life, son. And we're proud of you and we love you. And you are definitely the biggest advocator of the Cline reunion. And I'm glad to be a cousin. Love you.
John, happy birthday. I just want to tell you, 50's not old. We used to think 50 was old, but it's not. It's very young. So you and Millie just enjoy your time together every chance you get. Enjoy the girls, and I know you already do with a lot of traveling. But I love you, and like Mike said, we can always count on you at the Cline reunion. And I know Millie loves it too. Love y'all lots. Bye-bye.
I have a second. Okay, ready? Let's go! Let's go! 10 dogs. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Coach Smart. Coach Smart.
Hey y'all, I only got a couple minutes to talk about this today. Got to go visit some recruits, but big win against Georgia Tech today. We really blew the doors off them, so I'm ready to answer any questions y'all have.
Coach Smart.
Yes, Ron.
Ron Cherry here from ACCU Network. Now, everyone has said that you were just absolutely giving Georgia Tech the business today. What can you say about that?
You know what? Our gameplay today was just to go out there and take a knee. It's all it takes to beat Georgia Tech. Really proud of our offense and defense. We really showed up to play. Really played physical out there. We're connected. We're a team.
Coach Smart. Coach Smart.
Hey y'all, I only got a couple minutes to talk about this today. Got to go visit some recruits, but big win against Georgia Tech today. We really blew the doors off them, so I'm ready to answer any questions y'all have.
Coach Smart.
Yes, Ron.
Ron Cherry here from ACCU Network. Now, everyone has said that you were just absolutely giving Georgia Tech the business today. What can you say about that?
You know what? Our gameplay today was just to go out there and take a knee. It's all it takes to beat Georgia Tech. Really proud of our offense and defense. We really showed up to play. Really played physical out there. We're connected. We're a team. I'm just really proud of our guys. Grateful for this family. Excited for the postseason. We got some really great things coming. Excited to try to make history here. Mm-hmm.
Coach.
Yes, Danielle.
Danielle Collins from the Tennis Channel. Mm-hmm. Can you update us on Brock Bowers in recovery and if he'll be here for the postseason?
You know, I'm proud to say Brock Bowers is at 100% right now. He was actually eligible to play. He was cleared to play today. But we really didn't feel like we needed such an explosive offensive asset today. Georgia Tech just doesn't really require that, so we wanted to keep our guy healthy. He'll be ready to play in the postseason. He's got a great attitude. Our team with Piedmont Health did a great job with him. We're really proud of his progress and excited to see what he can do in the postseason.
Coach, one more question.
Yes, Rick.
Yeah, Rick from Player Sports here. So, Coach, I heard you and the team were celebrating a special fan today. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Woo! We really, here at the University of Georgia, have the best fans. The Bulldog Nation is why we come out here and play every day like we do. And one of our best fans is John Cline, a two-time UGA alum. He's turning 50 years old this week. John is a lifelong Bulldog. He's the kind of guy who you can't help but to look up to. He loves to travel and play tennis and ride bikes, and of course, spent every fall on Saturday sitting in his armchair watching college football, what I wish I could be doing instead of giving it all out here and getting tired and jumping up and down and stuff. John has done an incredible job fostering a love of football in his two daughters, and he's just the best and deserves all the love and a dog three-peat for his birthday this year. So happy birthday, John. That's all the time I got for you today. Go Dogs.
Thank you, Coach.
That was so...
Happy birthday, John. I love you so much. I'm thankful that you're my cousin, and I hope you have many, many more happy birthdays. Love you lots. Bye.
Happy birthday, John Cline. I'm wishing you the absolute best 50th birthday ever. And As always, please always save my seat at the family reunion. I can always count on you for doing that, and always a good laugh. So we love you big time and my family, and again, I hope you have the best birthday.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to show you something. This right here is the bench that John Cline would be sitting on if he was here in person to hear my rendition of Happy Birthday. Here you go, John. Happy birthday to you.
John is turning up at 50. John is turning up at 50. John is turning up at 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John. John is turning up at 50. John is turning up at 50. John is turning up at 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John.
Happy birthday, John. We hope you have a great 50th birthday. We love you very much, and we hope you continue to have more blessed years. We are thankful for you to be a part of our lives, and we just hope you have the best birthday ever. Love the Skellies. Happy birthday!
Earlier. He is 10 of 17 on field goals this season. He is 0 of 1 on field goal tries over 50 yards. Butker marks off his steps. Rodwell will hold it. 53-yarder left hash to send this thing to overtime. Here comes the kick. It's on the way. And it is gone! Butker got it! He cleared it by about a half yard, but he got it! And we're tied at 24 and destined for overtime. What a kick! Second down and goal from the 9. 3 receivers right to the wide side of the field. Hudson Mason has thrown for 194 yards. This time, passes, and it is intercepted! Intercepted! Picked off! Picked off! It's picked off! It is DJ White who intercepted it! And the Jackets have come into Athens and stunned Georgia in one of the best football games you will ever see. For the next 364 days, the state of Georgia belongs to the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech.
Happy 50th birthday, John. Oh my goodness, how can my number 4 son be turning 50 years old this year? It's hard to believe. I remember you and Jeff hanging out here at the house all the time when you were younger, and I miss those days. But time swiftly passes, things change. But one thing that will never change is how we all feel about you. You've always been very special to us. We loved you then, we love you now, we'll love you always. We wish you many, many, many more birthdays to come, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John. Glad that you've made it this far, and we wish you 50 more. As you can tell from our sign, old lives matter as well. I have a few statements from people who have been 50 already that may help you in the days to come. Being of the older generation myself, I have glasses, so I can read. For 50-year-olds, you can go an entire day without taking one picture with your cell phone. You have to increase your font size to billboard. You get carpal tunnel syndrome because you have to scroll down so dang far to find your birthday year. You look down and decide you really need to iron that t-shirt when it's really your skin.
You wake up feeling hungover when you didn't even go out or drink the night before. You realize the punishments as a child, like having to take a nap, being grounded, not being able to go to a party, are now your personal and favorite preferences. The oldie music in the market and the elevators is now music that you actually like and you remember. You no longer refer to your knees or your hips as the left and the right. They are now the good one and the bad one. Your memory is getting so bad that you could actually plan your own surprise birthday party. The only one telling you to slow down is your doctor, not the police. We love you, John. We wish you the best. Happy birthday and hope you have many more. Happy birthday, John.
Hello, John. I'm Vinny the Viking, here to wish you a happy 50th birthday. I've come all the way from Iceland. Hey, John. Just playing with my toys in my office here. Thought I would record a birthday message for you. I understand it's your 50th birthday, which is your golden jubilee of the magnificent day, which God graced us all with your birth and your presence. And who knew on that day in 1973 what type of impact you would have on me. You know what? You're older than me. No, I wasn't even around. Wasn't there. No, so 50 seems pretty old. And the troubling thing about that to me is you're not that much older than me. So if you're getting old, then I'm getting old. And it's all just numbers, I guess. But anyway, 1973, a good year for baseball. The Oakland A's beat the New York Mets in the World Series. Reggie Jackson was the MVP. Vida Blue, who grew up right down the road from me in a little town south of Shreveport, before me, obviously, but was a great pitcher on that team. But again, the best thing that happened in 1973 that I know of, I reserve the right to amend that if I find out that, I don't know, penicillin was invented. That was probably before that, though, right? Yeah, it was. Anyway, was that John Cline was born in 1973. Happy birthday, buddy. Grateful for your friendship. Hope you have a great day. I know that Millie and the girls will make it one for you. You deserve it. Love you, man.
Happy 50th birthday, John. I can't believe you're turning 50. Somehow I'm still 29, but we'll just leave that alone and talk about you. So glad Millie asked me to do this, and I've had such a great time reflecting back and thinking about all the times we've had together. You're in all my memories, growing up from, Waleska Baptist Church and Christmas plays and shepherds and animals and Bible school, and can't forget your mom's Easter egg hunt. It was always one of my favorite times of the year. And as I got older and had kids, I would hold Easter egg hunts for them and their friends, and I would always think of your mom, and just held such a special place in my heart. So you and your family have just always been such a huge part of our childhood and the community. And I think back to even at church, you probably still hold the record for the most consecutive years without missing Sunday school. You took that seriously, you planned around it, you never made excuses, and you I'm sure hold the record. I just remember that always being so impressive, you always getting your pin. And I think that's carried you through, even at a young age. You had what it took, and it shows in the life that you've built and the family you've created and your career, and I'm just so proud of you. Then we move on to Georgia, had a great time with football games and road trips to Jacksonville. You introduced me to the best roommate a girl could have had. So thankful for my memories of Millie. And just camping, not one of our favorite things to do. And boy, we did it in the rain, so it was fun. We remember it. So we just had so much fun. And one of my favorite memories, still laugh about it today, was when Millie thought you were going to propose. And you had talked and talked about these plans you had made, and she just knew you were going to propose to her. And we counted down the days. She got all fixed up and beautiful as always, and so excited. And I sat and waited for her to come back and tell me all about it. Well, to her surprise, she had been taken to see Stomp. And that was your big plan, to take her to see music made on garbage cans and buckets. To say the least, she was not pleased, but your relationship withstood that pitfall. And as we all know, you go on to propose and build a beautiful life together, and the rest is history. But I do love that memory. It really makes me laugh. So I just want to tell you today on your birthday how proud I am of you, your beautiful family, the commitment to your community, and how you make a difference every day to the people here in Cherokee and beyond. I want you to reflect and take some time on this big birthday to just know what a difference you've made and how much people love you and are grateful for the impression that you've had on my life and the lives of those who love you, which I'm sure it's countless. And you've reached so much success professionally and, more importantly, personally, and you see that in the works of your family and your daughters and their success. And I just want you to take a minute and be proud, because you have earned it. And not only have you been a great husband and father, but a great son and a great friend. And I'm grateful to call you friend. And I wish you the happiest birthday today. And cheers to you. And I know the best is yet to come. We love you, John.
Hey, John. We're just here because we got a very special message from someone at the Cherokee County Detention Center. It was from an inmate named Miss Tilly, and she just wanted to say to you, happy 50th birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy 50th birthday, John Cline. Here's to our
Vegas trip planning,
date night driving,
Zaxby's in the garage dining,
sophisticated email writing,
Rummy Cube master.
How many is it to go down?
All around great friend.
Happy birthday. We hope you have a great one.
I can't say it. Can we just practice it? John is turning every 50. John is turning every 50. John is turning every 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John. John is turning every 50. John is turning every 50. John is turning every 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John. We need to turn that down. It's turning every 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John. John is turning every 50. John is turning every 50. Stop when we're turning every 50. Happy birthday, Uncle John. No, just say happy birthday, Uncle John. There's no room for two. John is turning
And then what are we
50.
going to say after?
Yeah.
You need to repeat it.
Wait, let me try again.
Let's practice one time.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday.
Let's try again.
Okay.
Start.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! I can't get it. Read it. Don't do it. Okay, read it. I can't do it. Okay, read it.
Coach Smart.
Coach.
Smart.
Hey, y'all, I only got a couple minutes. Gotta go talk to some recruits. But... Like that? Go.
No.
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 Let's go.